Hey everybody, welcome back to Evolved Equine Partnership. If you're new to my channel, I am Brooke and welcome. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I am going to be talking to you guys about Missy kicking me, and I'm going to be showing you guys the training session I had with her afterwards and how I worked with her a little bit and what my reaction was to it, and I'm just going to be showing you guys the little training session I had the day after it happened. For those of you who don't know, Missy is my heart horse and she is literally my everything. I love her so much and she is the best horse I could have ever asked for, but she kicked me the other day. So I took Missy into the round pen the other evening to do some liberty with her, and I let her have a nice roll, and then I was rubbing her down, and then I went to kick the sand back from where she had rolled because she made big indents. So I was kicking the sand back, and I asked her to move her shoulder over, and as she walked away, she kicked me. Now, she did make contact with my wrist. I am so lucky that it is only a bit bruised and not snapped in half. She would have kicked me right in the head if I did not put my hand up. I was in shock when it happened and I couldn't believe it. I spent the evening crying and heartbroken because I work my butt off every summer to pay for Missy and to keep her healthy and happy. So this was my training session with her the next day. I took her into the round pen and I just was starting to do a little bit of work with her. So I was starting out with having her on a lunge circle, and I was just doing some different work with her and just making sure she was responding well. When she had kicked me, I didn't really do much about it. I did work with her a little bit in the round pen after, but we didn't really get anywhere because I was not in the best frame of mind and she wasn't either. So I didn't really do much with her. I did a little bit of work, but we weren't getting anywhere, so I just kind of ended on the best note possible, and I put her away for the night and decided to work on it the next day, which is what you are seeing right now. So I was really being picky here, is see how she would give me a little bit of sass, and I was getting after her a bit for it because I feel like part of her kicking me was her just being really sassy. So she did not get in trouble for kicking me. However, I am working with her now to try and make sure that it doesn't happen again. You can't really, in my opinion, you can't really get mad at a horse for doing something like that, because if I would have gotten mad at her and hit her or something, like a lot of people probably would, it would have made the situation worse. I'm not saying to not get after your horse, because you need to get after them when they do things like that, because they could kill you or hurt you in the blink of an eye. So I did not get mad at her. However, I was working with her after and being a little bit stricter with her. So it's kind of hard to work with horses and get after them for certain things, because she kicked me like she would a herd mate. She would just kick out at a herd mate if she was mad or if she was being playful or if she was just being sassy. So I just had to reassure her and tell her that I'm not a herd mate and she can't kick out at me. So here I was really just working on getting her to move nicely. I was asking her with my hand pressure just to move either her bum or her shoulder away, and just making sure that she was moving nicely and willingly. And if she did not, then I would just use my stick and give her a tap. So it's really important to work on this again, because this is where she ended up kicking me, was when I asked her to move her shoulder over. So then once I was done kind of all the fancy stuff, I started to do a join up with her, because I had just worked on more of the kind of leadership and dominance stuff, but now I needed to work on the connection stuff. So it took me a while, and she wasn't really ready to join up here, but she still kind of did, and she ended up not joining up with me. She got pretty distracted, So I ended up pushing her back out again and trying again. So it's important to make sure that you're working with your horse and you're kind of making sure that you're being the leader and the strong herd mate, but you're not being the boss towards them. So it's important to be really firm with them, but then also I'm connecting with her now after and getting that connection. So first I was kind of getting that leadership, and now I'm getting that connection as well as still getting some leadership. So I think it was about 3 times it took me before she actually joined up. Join up is one of my favorite things to do. It always just helps you feel way closer and way more connected with your horse. I love to do join up, and it's helped me so much with Missy. So here again, I'm pushing her back out because she got distracted and was not ready to join up. Here is her when she was actually ready to join up. So she turned in and came in, and she stopped, and I got a little bit nervous. She got a little bit distracted, and then she came right back to me and walked right in. So there is a horse who is fully ready to join up with you. I was so happy, and my heart melted as soon as she came to me, and I literally just fell onto her shoulder, and I was so happy. And then I started to walk around, and she started to follow me, which is a sign that your horse is joined up. I felt so much better already after spending the whole evening after the kicking incident happened. I spent the whole evening crying, and then I spent the whole morning kind of at work just feeling a little bit low about the whole situation because I had kind of given Missy the cold shoulder, but I am feeling way better about it now, especially after doing this join up with her. That is going to be it for today's video. I hope that you guys all enjoyed, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye!